BreitlingSource.com here, and we're looking at a Breitling Headwind. This is the white dial model on a Diver Pro strap, the rubber strap from Breitling with the logo. This is a discontinued model which I recently picked up online, and it has the day-date complication with the day up top there, and the date down here at 3 o'clock. The day is at 12. Movement inside it is the Breitling caliber B45, based on an ETA 2834 movement, which is essentially an ETA 2824 with the day complication on it. The Headwind was made from 2001 to 2005. I'm going to get a little bit of zoom up here so you can take some details of the dial. It's got the large applied logo there at 12 o'clock. It's quite nice looking. Brushed bezel, which I rebrushed myself because the previous owner had somehow polished it. Polished case, and like the Wind Riders, it's got of this era at least, it's got a very flat profile, no curved lugs or anything. I think it just kind of sits flat. Unidirectional bezel. The dial has a unique technique applied to creating it, and Breitling uses what is a solid silver dial, and they do this technique which really creates a brilliant metallic look to it with like just really crisp numbers on it. It's hard to see from this video, but it's an amazing looking dial. The indexes are also, quite a bit of care has been put into the indexes as well, with this sort of a bead blasting on the edges and a polished top. The diameter of this watch is 43.7 millimeters. I'm going to zoom back out now. With a 22 millimeter lug width. You don't usually see the Wind Rider watches on rubber, but quite often when their watches need a leather band replacement, and they realize that the rubber is only $75 as opposed to the $200 or something of a leather, or even like the $300-400 of a croc. People elect to buy the rubber because it lasts longer and it's much more affordable. So as you can see on my wrist, the 43.7 millimeter diameter looks quite nice. It's between this and 42 millimeters is sort of my favorite size. I do like to dip into the 40s and sometimes even below that, but I've kind of gravitated away from the larger watches recently. I don't know why, but I've taken a liking again to the smaller watches, and I think this one looks really great on the wrist. Nice Diver Pro strap from Breitling. New style, as you can see from the raised logo here. So this is pretty much your garden variety Breitling Headwind with the white dial. Nothing else special about it, at least from other Breitling Headwinds. The Breitling Headwind was made in one limited edition, which this isn't. It's a white dial with a red pointer, and aside from that, I don't know of any special features that were on that version. And it was totally brushed as opposed to being polished and brushed. But I've also seen non-limited edition Breitling Headwinds fully brushed. I'm not sure whether or not that was from the factory or if that was done after. But this is the review of the Breitling Headwind white dial on Diver Pro rubber. Hope you enjoyed the review. Have a good one.